Hey guys, Lauren here for a news update. Now, I figured about once or twice a week I would post videos about all the latest news in the television world and maybe offer up some of my opinions as well. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Comment down below, let me know what you think. And if you have any other ideas of what you want me to make videos on, let me know in the comments below. What shows do you want me to review? What news items do you want me to talk about? Things like that. I can do a question and answer video where you guys can ask me questions and I'll answer them, anything TV related, obviously. So yeah, let me know what you guys want to see in the comments below. Alright, so let's get started. First of all, I wanted to talk about the Boy Meets World sequel, Girl Meets World, because it was recently announced that Ben Savage and Danielle Fishel have signed on to play the parents on the show and to reprise the roles of Corey and Topanga, and I am so excited because I just wanted to see Corey and Topanga together again. Even though Sean isn't going to be on it, maybe he'll pop up once in a while, you know, but Corey and Topanga are on it, so that's good enough for me. So yeah, Danielle Fishel actually posted a blog about it, reassuring fans who are a little bit wary about the idea of the sequel. And she said, Girl Meets World is a new show for a new generation, but with familiar faces, familiar themes, and familiar messages. And then she also said it will also have new faces, new themes, and new messages. She's kind of addressing the fact that even though it's a Boy Meets World sequel, it's a new show. It's an entirely new show, you know? And she also said, she also went on to say that I promise with the entirety of my heart that we will make Girl Meets World with the same honesty, innocence, and intelligence. Adding that the first comment out of every person involved's mouth was, let's only do it if we think we can create something as special as we did with Boy Meets World. And she also went on to say that Boy Meets World never talked down to their audience, and she wanted to make sure that they didn't do that with this new show. And this new show is also being created by Michael Jacobs, who created Boy Meets World, which I'm really happy about, because when I first heard about the sequel, I was like, is he in charge or is somebody else going to be doing it? Because I would be worried if it was somebody else, but I'm so glad that he's doing it. And so I really hope it lives up to the standards of Boy Meets World, but if in case it doesn't at first, Danielle posted this. Please keep in mind that this will be episode 1 of season 1 of a brand new show. We started at the same place with Boy Meets World, but we evolved and we evolved quickly. For those of you who knew and loved Boy Meets World, please allow this show to evolve as well. Stick with us, give us a chance. I think she said that because just in case fans aren't really loving the pilot of this new show, just stick with it and give it a chance and allow it to evolve and grow. A lot of great sitcoms these days do evolve, like Cougar Town. Like, look how it changed over the years. Like Community, it needed time to grow and become what it was. Like most hit sitcoms these days need time to grow and like find the tone and figure out what they are before they can like reach their peak. Like The Office, it struggled at first as well, and 30 Rock apparently. I haven't watched all of that show yet, but yeah, so a lot of great sitcoms need time to grow. So I think that's why she's saying that, like, you just need to like give them a chance, more than one episode, you know. So yeah, and don't expect it to be just like Boy Meets World because it's a new show. So yeah, that reassured me a lot. I love that she posted that to the fans, and I love how she told us all that she had a lot of conversations before she agreed to sign on to this. So yeah, it wasn't just like a snap decision like, okay, I'll do it. You know, she had a lot of conversations with a lot of different people, and so yeah, I'm really glad that they're going to try to make it as good as Boy Meets World, because yeah, I'm really glad that they're going into it with the same passion and everything. So yeah, okay, next of all, I wanted to talk about the American version of Downton Abbey. Okay, NBC orders period drama from Downton Abbey creator Gillian Fellows. Now, I'm really excited about this. The only thing I'm concerned about is that he would be spreading himself a little too thin with Downton Abbey and this new show. But I mean, he only writes 8 episodes of Downton Abbey like a year, so I mean, you know, I mean, those are really short seasons. So I think he would be able to handle both shows. I think he's a really great writer, so I'm really looking forward to this. And it's actually going to be set it's going to be called the Gilded Age, and it's going to be a period drama centered on the millionaire titans of 1880s New York. And it's going to be written and produced by Gillian Fellows. NBC describes it as an epic tale of the princes of the American Renaissance and the vast fortunes they made and spent. So yeah, I'm really excited. I love Downton Abbey. I just started watching it a couple months ago, and I've become obsessed. Like, it is my new Dawson's Creek. Like, I know it might be weird to compare the two, but I have not fallen in love with a drama like this since Dawson's Creek. Like, I love this show. It is so amazing. Yeah. Yeah, I love it so much. Like, I love watching it because it's such an escape. Like, I totally escape into that world of 100 years ago in Europe. You know, it's such an escape. Like, I could just, like, live there. Like, I could just watch them all day and just be transported to another world, you know? So yeah, I'm really excited about this new show. I hope it's as good. People were like worried about it because it's NBC and they weren't sure how well it will do. I hope it does well and everything. Crossing my fingers. So yeah. One other thing I wanted to touch on was the Ask Us Yellow column on TV Line. I love TV Line, my favorite website. I want to talk about some spoilers he posted. ABC has bummed me out with canceling Last Resort, me too, and 666 Park Avenue. Any scoop on Once Upon a Time's Neil to distract me? Help me solve the latest fairy tale riddle. The show is casting the role of Katerina, a regal beauty in her 40s who possesses elegance, poise, and purity of spirit. Thoughts? Theories? Bueller? No. Let's see what TV Line's resident Once Upon a Time expert Minovich has dug up. There is a Princess Katerina who is the Russian version of Sleeping Beauty, which I suppose makes sense if Emma and company need yet another survivor of a sleeping spell to venture into the netherworld. But if the name is a foiler, this character almost reads like a Glenda the Good Witch-esque counterpart to Regina, and maybe she figures into someone's fairy tale land backstory. Interesting. Let's see what else I want to talk about. Oh, you would make my day with some scoop on Jeremy from the Vampire Diaries. I am loving this Hunter's Mark storyline this season, and I'm keen to know more. I'm keen to give you more. But this scoop comes in the form of a question. Care to guess who the nascent vampire hunter's first target is? Hint. His or her name has 5 letters, and one of those letters is A. My guess? Klaus? Bonus scoop. Watch this Thursday's episode live, and West Coasters steer clear of Twitter, particularly the trending topics. Trust me. Yeah, I'm a West Coast viewer, so I will be staying off Twitter. Totally. I do not want to be spoiled. Sounds like it's going to be good, and I think this is the episode that Gabby Douglas is on, the Olympic gymnast, and I'm a gymnastics fan, so I'm really excited to see her on it. So yeah, Cougar Town. As previously scooped, much of the season premiere involves Grayson serving penance for something unhusbandly he did in Jules' dream. Elsewhere, we'll learn that Andy took a sexual liberty with an ambient Ellie. Is there any hope for Liam and Naomi to get back together in 90210? No. When does Parker find out he's adopted on Suburgatory? Wait, Parker. I think they mean Ryan Shea. When does Ryan Shea find out he's adopted on Suburgatory? The truth bomb gets dropped in next week's Christmas episode, and it's a complete madness, previews his portrayer, Parker Young. Ryan basically has the biggest flip out a boy can have, because he finds out his family is not his family. He convinces himself everything he'd been led to believe up until this point is fake. His whole perspective on reality is fake, which is why he sheds his name and creates a new identity for himself. Bonus scoop. I'm lost out on the streets for a while, Young adds. Malik's family finds me and I end up at his house. I love Ryan Shea. Apartment 23! Oh yes, Apartment 23, I love this show. Okay, anything on Apartment 23? Sad that it's not doing better in the ratings. I agree, the ratings are the real B. But maybe the upcoming episode in which a famous Hollywood star guesses the famous Hollywood star that James thinks is his biological father will give the numbers a boost. Brad Pitt, they need you. In that same show, we also flash back a decade and learn that Chloe was an Apartment 23's original B. It was her treacherous ex-roommate Trish. So yeah, there's a scoop from TV Line on the shows that I watch. Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, speaking of 90210, I hate what they've done with Max and Naomi. Max and Naomi were my favorite couple. I guess they still kind of are, but they've totally ruined them. Like, seriously, Max and this Alec guy, I have yet to watch this week's episode, sorry guys. But I hate how he's just like being such a little bitch about it, and like how he said, I feel like our marriage just cost me my best friend. Like, seriously, he was so in love with Naomi before, and like, really, this guy did nothing to like get along with Naomi. Naomi tried and he didn't. I mean, like, if he really loved his wife, he would understand that, and, like, I don't know, he's just being a little bitch about it, and I just feel like it's so unrealistic. Like, this Alec guy, a real straight man would never have a jealousy over his best friend's wife. Like, seriously, he must be, like, in love with Max or something, because that is the only explanation that makes sense, honestly. So, whatever. I thought that whole Alec thing was so stupid. It was totally character-driven. It was totally plot-driven and not character-driven, totally, and, I think the writing this season has been really crappy. The only thing I really even liked about this season is Riley. Yeah, to be honest. So yeah, there's my thoughts on 90210. Sorry if you disagree, please don't hate. So yeah, I really don't think the show should last longer than this season. I think they should just be done with it. Next week is the 100th episode. Yeah, I think they should just call it quits, honestly. Yeah, Gossip Girl is ending, so I think this show should end too. But hey. I do love Naomi. She's the only reason I've been watching the show for this long. I love her to pieces. But again, they've just given her a really crappy storyline this season. So, alright, that's it for this video. Hope you guys like it. So be sure to subscribe for more videos, and until my next video, I'll see you guys later. Alright, bye guys.